She said his name, his career went down in 2 weeks.
It was down when we had that initial conversation.
I just got some pants made out of snake skin.
Hey, what's up? My name is Alvin Akinti, and this is the Convo presents the 2013 Hip Hop Draft. We're over here at PNC Radio in beautiful Brooklyn. We got a panel of contributors going to come through. We're going to pull our artists together and make our own hip hop teams. Representing thesource.com, we got Miss Shenae Curry. Representing the smoking section, we got Preezy Da Kid. Representing Power 105, we got Miss Vanessa Denis. Let's get this thing started. This is round one.
Alright, so my number one pick is Get Me Though, Wale. I have to mess with him. I wasn't sure at first, but The Gifted dropped, and I'm still listening to The Gifted, like in constant rotation. And I love the fact that we're on the third solo album, and he's remained true to the same content that he was giving us on the first album. TV on the Radio is so similar to Vanity. It is so similar to this other song. I lost it for a minute, but it's on my phone because you know I'm in stan mode right now.
The Gifted is on your
Black Heroes. It's just so similar. What was you about to say?
No, I'm not mad about that. The Gifted is a dope album. We're
Yes.
continuing
I
to
heard it was a sleeper.
sleep album.
Whoa.
That's what I heard.
You heard it was a sleeper from who?
People.
What people? What are your sources? Pun intended.
What are your sources?
It's like nah.
I don't know. Not a sleeper, but I just heard it wasn't as good as, of course, like his past albums.
Nah, that's impossible.
No, I love. I mean, just from listening to it, I listen to it crazy. Just from production wise, it's a lot more soulful than what Ambition was.
New Black Soul, New Black
It's a
Soul.
lot more soulful than say Attention Deficit. But I wouldn't necessarily call it sleep. It was a good album. It's a great album.
Yeah, it's not a sleeper at
All
all.
are great. You said good and great. Like,
It's a great album.
Great?
It's a great album.
I can't believe someone said it was a sleeper. It's far from that. It's far from that. But you know, we gotta get to the next draft pick.
At number 2,
Yes.
it was Preezy.
had to go with Kendrick.
Kendrick.
Kendrick at this point can do no wrong. Kendrick, like for the past 2 years, has just been killing everything. Like features, his own album. He's on a world tour for like the second time around. Like
He's having a hell of a run.
flawless.
He's having a hell of a run.
And on top of that, for the Brooklyn heads out there, Jay-Z even gave him a cosign. So Kendrick is definitely
And it's
doing
not,
his
even,
thing.
it's not even just the Jay-Z cosign. Like he got a 50 Cent cosign, which is also.
But what does a 50 Cent cosign mean these days? No disrespect to Curtis Jackson, but I'm
just
just
his
saying.
whole legacy, like he's still 50 Cent.
50 has a legacy?
Yes.
You Really Die Trying is a classic album.
Yeah.
That's true, but what else after that?
Do you need it?
He's a businessman.
You can retire. After you put out a Get Rid of That Trying, you can retire. That's neither here nor there. I feel you on the cosign because let's be real. If Game, a West Coast artist, could receive a cosign from Jay-Z, he'd probably shit his pants from joy. It'd be ridiculous.
Exactly. It's a whole other coast, and you got heavyweights from the opposite coast pushing you. And then even they passed the mic down to him. You saw the footage when he was crying? That was 2 years ago. Just about.
When all the West Coast.
And now look where he's at. It's crazy. It's crazy. I got nothing else to say.
Alright, I F with that. I love Kate. I bought the album. Like I literally
you should have seen me and my best friend in
I downloaded
in Best Buy. Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. The cashier looked at us like we were retarded. We had so much copies. Well, he bought them, not me. I was broke at the time.
That's cool. Alright, so who's next?
Preezy, number 3.
Well, number 3, I had to go with Drake, Drizzy Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's like, I had to go with Homie, because he's like been coming out strong since the top, since he came out with the.
What? You want to karaoke or something?
I like that.
Yeah, ever since it's So Far Gone and since his debut with the Take Care, like he's just been running the game. Like when the 4 a.m. in the Toronto.
Toronto, yes.
Dropped, I was on the train. I was coming from work, whatever. I'm on the J train. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And my whole timeline was popping, like, yo, Drake, you dropped the freestyle, everybody was going wild, and it's like, basically one of the only dudes that can drop a record at 2 a.m. in the morning.
And people are awake and tweeting about it. Like, I was up that night too.
I was definitely up going off, like tweeting every bar, just because I love when Drake is in that element. Like, I've been a Drake fan since like 2008, so I'm loving his progression right now, but to see like just the take care kind of like mellow shit. It's cool, but I love when Drake is just bars, cause it's just like fucking crazy.
Because it's almost, I feel where you're coming from. It's almost like he's spitting in the face of people that want to be easy to hate him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Coming from like hardcore hip hop listeners, it's probably easy to hate Drake, but when he puts out like these 2 AM responses, it's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, it's 5 AM, but
5 AM, Sean, I would late it was, however it was in the morning, it's still bump. But he seems to be able to say like, yo, I know what y'all think I am, but this is what I really am. And I respect that, man. Jersey got this thing. Moving on, pick number 4, first round. I'm gonna go with 2 Chainz, yo.
Okay, 2 Chainz. He's right there with Drake. I love it.
I don't really know about that, about being up there with Drake.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Like, I gotta see something from an album.
I think in terms of anticipating a verse from them or anticipating a single that you may see come across the internet, come across the inbox, I think those 2 are comparable. Because it doesn't. I don't care who you are. You may not like Drake, may like him, may love him, may hate him. If he comes across your inbox or comes across your RSS feed, you can be like, oh, I got to at least check this out. Yeah. 2 Chainz is that same kind of person. Yeah. He's witty, he's funny, he goes on interviews and tells people like, yo, $100,000 for me to do a feature.
You know,
like he's very
different. And he recently, he told DJ Suff in an interview, he's coming out with a cookbook with his next album. He's doing something mad different. So like,
I just got to see more. Drake is like established right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna compare them two. But I see that like for the presence, he's
2 Chainz is established.
He's done so many features. He got an ASCAP Songwriter of the Year award.
He was under the ground last year, but still, it's like
that's major. Nah, we gotta
figure right now.
Last year he was on the cover.
Right now, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Drake is like
Fader, right?
He's on the cover of the Fader.
Juicy J just got a cover on Fader. Like I was talking to him about it. He's mad.
I just gotta see more. Like it's been a lot of dudes that's been on these covers and had these accolades that I gotta see a little more. Like Drake's like the top dude, undisputed, just about right now as far as like all around. Maybe not lyrically, like I'll probably give Kendrick that nod, but in like all around flavor, like I'm probably
of course not lyrical, but 2 Chainz just got it. Something.
He has that star appeal. Like I just kind of want to see more because he wasn't able to establish himself from the jump. So it's like maybe this might be, you feel me, like a streak he's on. Maybe he may fade out. Like at first he was able to, you know, get attention. So
for what it's worth, he's heating up right now. He's hot, and you know, like you said, we're gonna see where that wave takes him. But for now, this is the first round of the 2013 Hip Hop Draft, brought to you by the Convo. My name is Alvin Akinti. See you next time.
Yeah.